What's up, YouTube? CHRC, we're back. We've told you folks we were going to do the mamba conversion, and we have. We're going to walk you through the steps of everything we've done. Now, it's taken a better part of the weekend, this past weekend, to get it all together. You know, it's been a learning curve, and it's been a process, but I want to thank all the guys running their rustlers out there, because without everybody's videos and advice and tips, I never would have got my rustler together. So I want to thank everybody out there. We're going to show you what we've done. Of course, we're still not done. We've ordered, you know, pretty much everything that we needed, but I forgot the wheelie bar, so had to reorder the wheelie bar. That's going to take 3 to 5 days to come in. So, you know, got everything for it, forgot the wheelie bar. So I'm going to wait till the wheelie bar comes in so we can run it. Then we'll see what we have to do as far as tuning and adjusting shocks, and you know, seeing how the car acts on pavement. You know, I'm hoping that we can hit that, you know, 80, 90, 100 mile an hour mark, maybe more. We're going to try some different gearing with it, but I'm going to show you the gearing that I'm going to start out with now. So I'm going to take it off the stand here and show you what we got. I did lower the front already in preparation for our run. I think the car sits very nicely the way it is once it's on the ground, but we'll take it off. We'll show you what we got. So there it is. You know, if you notice the other video, you'll notice I have a blue cover. My wife made me a black one, since I figured it was going to be, you know, a silver and black car and a blue car, so we figured we'd just do a black one. Now it's pretty neat because it's got a zipper on top, and you take your batteries out, you can unplug them, you know, without having to take the deal off. But it's just Velcro on the sides is all it is. Comes right off like so. Pretty neat, protects everything. Now I'm running the 1.5 pounds in the front. Most guys on the videos are running anywhere between 1 pound and 2 ounces to 1.5 pounds. I just opted to run the 1.5 in the front already, instead of, you know, leaving the weights kind of bare bones. I wrapped them in carbon fiber, so I've got a set of weights there, here and here, of course, all wrapped, so that way it's a little bit more presentable. My wife made me the shock covers. She busted out the sewing machine again and made me some more stuff. Now, to basically kind of tell y'all, I went to tighten up the front end. I wanted to make the tires just a little bit more, you know, get some of the slack out of it. So I tightened it up. There was a guy on YouTube, he recommended using some Teflon in between, like the pins and stuff. I did that. It did help a lot, and you know, of course, I got the steering, the bell crank. I got that Traxxas one too, so that definitely helped as well. But you know, I think I've got the front end sorted. I've got the weights going on, so you know, I think I definitely want to run the T-bone front bumper, even though I like the RPM one. Now, on my setup for the ESC, I went ahead and you know, I didn't want to have to cut into the actual chassis of the car, you know, and set the ESC down. So what I did, I don't know if you folks can see, there's a little foam piece down in there. Now what I did was I Velcroed the foam piece to the chassis, and then I put some Velcro on the ESC, and it holds up nicely. Sticks real good, won't come off. I just wanted kind of a clean look, and you know, just kind of messing with it, and I finally figured it out. On the batteries, you know, when it runs just the single, when it comes as a VXL, it has like a space right there down in the middle. I went ahead and I cut that out, and I laid the battery, the first one, down in there. Well, I ended up using this little brace that's here for the top battery to sit on, along with where the VXL system used to sit on this top little brace here. I left that there and I used it for the top battery as well. Now, I didn't want the battery to kind of slide around, so I made a foam block for the back against the, the tower and the battery in between. So it's foam, I just carbon fiber wrapped it so it kind of looked presentable. So I'm happy with that. I left all the other stuff as far as the servo and all the plug-ins stock on the other side. Now, 2200 kV Monster Mamba, 34 pinion Mod 1 gear. This is from my X01. I borrowed it so I could test it out. Entergy transmission housing with the spur gear. Now this is a 36 spur gear. I was trying to find the 34. I couldn't find the 34. Apparently the 34 is really hard to get. But I got the metal gear, so I like that. And I got the Castle fan to keep it cool. Now I did kind of hide the wire and try to run it down. And I got the CVDs, the metal ones, so those are pretty cool. We're gonna make some runs with it, and we'll let you guys be the judge. I appreciate everybody. Copperhead RC. Peace.